He looks like everyone's first attempt at drawing Keanu Reeves. I think that's why he still looks like this. You look like Shrek when he turns human in Shrek 2. You know, he does have that look. It's kind of uncanny, actually. I hate the water temple. Too confusing. It's been 9 years. I hope you're doing great in life now. It couldn't be going worse, Keith. Big score. Found a ton of cotton candy hiding in my attic. Yeah, you did. Take a bite, big man. Take a big, delightful bite, my good friend. You're gonna love it. I guarantee it. 7 common poker mistakes fish always make. I mean, that is pretty funny, though. Like, come on, you gotta give him his props for that. Unboxing the new 3DS and thanking God for it. From the Catholic Nintendo nerd. You know, I actually previewed this image for just a brief moment because I wanted to do a little bit of research to see if the Catholic Nintendo nerd is in fact still around. And he is. He really is. I'm actually impressed. I'm surprised. And funnily enough, as of 10 days ago, they made a video sort of disavowing this entire video, I guess. I mean, I didn't really watch it. I just watched the first 30 seconds or so of what is a 19-minute video, pretty much. But yeah, I guess 10 days ago, this guy's like, hey, can we stop? This is annoying. I don't like it. So beautiful timing, quite frankly. And I am always going to find it insane. 48 views, 3 years, 400 subscribers, and this is what someone picked up on. There's a whole channel here, man. An entire channel. There's actually a lot here. 20 GeoGuessr pros go Hawaii on Idaho. Huh. There's a video in your ads. Oh, good lord. Whew. You know, I learned a little bit about this structure. This particular structure is a little bit different. I think when you put a break in there, it was guaranteed to get ads. So you'd put 1,000 in there thinking you were going to make as much money as possible. I think nowadays, even if you put 30 ad breaks in there, it's not going to serve an ad to every single person whenever that comes up. I don't know if that's always how it worked. I vaguely remember way back when mid-roll ads were introduced, thinking, this is stupid. It didn't even really help me as a creator. I mean, nowadays it's more helpful for getting more of that ad revenue, and I know for a fact we use it here. I mean, it'd be crazy if we didn't, but when it started, it just wasn't all that good, man. I'm tired of AI. Topic: AI art is soulless and disrespectful to artists. Thank you, YouTube AI. I remember when it came to the stupid AI assistants that were cropping up everywhere super recently. Remember Zach and I played with the one on YouTube specifically to see if it could understand tone, I guess? We watched a super mega video, or we're watching a super mega video, and then decided to see what did YouTube's dumbass AI feature think of these videos. Specifically their anti-marijuana PSA where they told you to smoke cigarettes instead because they're better for you. Yeah, it understood. It did, but I don't understand why it's needed. Bro, that's plus 30 light armor, and he doesn't even have to take it off. I mean, seriously, what a benefit this must be. If it really does give you plus 30, which, by the way, is insane for light armor in any game I've played, unless you're high level in an MMO, man, that's a crazy number right there. It must be pretty beneficial to never have to take the armor off. You don't have to maintain it. It's simply magic. Baby Driver is the worst movie I've ever seen. My favorite movie ever. We should breed and ask our child what he thinks. I don't know if I want to see the offspring of Chicken to Go and Greasy Gary 42. I really don't want to see the offspring of Chicken to Go because, while it's not the best movie of all time, Edgar Wright is great, and so was that movie. And you know what? You get to watch Kevin Spacey get killed in it, and I think that makes the movie a lot better. Sure, his presence is a huge damper on it right up until you watch him get killed. Then it's absolute S+ tier at this point. This show is the best thing that happened to the bald community. I don't know. I feel like the best thing to ever happen to the bald community was, I don't know, people embracing that side of themselves, really embracing the look and understanding that it doesn't make them any less than, but sure, Breaking Bad. Look, if the best thing that has happened to your community is a show about a guy that lost his mind because of a cancer diagnosis and became a goddamn crime lord, sure, man, sure. That's kind of crazy. If you keep carrying old bricks, you'll keep building the same house. Profound pondering. I know what he's getting at, obviously, but I can use those same old bricks to make a different house, as long as it's a brick house, obviously. But no, I would have to choose to keep building the same house with those bricks. I can do different. It's all about my intent, my actions, and my follow through, my friend. You know who else was a carpenter and was harshly judged by critics? I see. Sabrina is the return of Jesus. What did he think about this? You know, I feel like I've watched maybe 3 of his videos. I had no idea about the music critic side of art at all. I really, really didn't. For me, it's silly to critique music. In my own experiences, I don't. I'm not that deep into that world of music. I am involved in a musical project that you guys should keep an eye out for. There's a couple songs that exist. I'm not in these ones yet. We're about to release something this fun season very soon for the group called Fries on the Side. But I still I don't know. It's super different. Not all music is trying to tell some kind of coherent narrative. Not all of it needs to. Whereas, say, most movies are at least attempting to do that. There's obviously themes and deeper meaning everywhere when it comes to music. I don't know. I've heard some of his critiques about like bands that I listen to and I like, and I've always thought, this feels like it would suck to constantly have to look through the lens of harsh criticism forever. I know he enjoys it. I understand that. Critics don't hate the medium that they have chosen to critique. That's not how it works. But it still feels exhausting, you know? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. All executions. In the book, were they dying? Because remember, everything is based off a book. Everything. No, I know you're about to raise your hand. Everything. Nothing was not a book first. Okay, obviously that's not literally true, but it's kind of insane how many movies you start to look at where you'll go, obviously, this one's obvious, but like, seriously, think about a movie you love and then realize it was a book. Shrek, The Bad Guys, Wild Robot. I mean, they were all books, man. It's crazy. White guy orders in perfect Chinese, shocks patrons and staff. Okay. I'm an Asian guy. I went into a McDonald's and ordered in perfect English and nobody cared. Well, how often do you do that though? I will say, I guess to be fair, this guy does this all the time. I have wondered at what point are people going to stop being surprised by his antics, you know? Is he going to eventually become so popular that rather just no one cares anymore? He's going to start going around like, yeah, I know, you speak the language I speak, it's impressive, whatever, you can speak every language, man. Because I feel like at this point, he might actually be able to do that at some point. This guy is the polyglot to end all polyglots for sure. Didn't you steal the chipmunks? Man, and we still let him make YouTube videos. Do you ever think as a society maybe we shouldn't let people that kidnap the chipmunks or any musicians for that matter? Don't you think we'd be better as a society if we didn't let them upload onto the internet? You had your chance, buddy. You had it, and you lost it by doing what? By scaring the crap out of our boys, okay? And then later scaring the crap out of our girls too, because didn't he come back and try to mess with the chipettes at some point? Didn't he do that? Yeah? BRB, PewDiePie, I gotta go do my chores. I'm back. Welcome back, Samuel Martinez. How are your chores? Did you get them done post-haste? Looks like you got them done a week ago, but how long did it take you? Hey, look, at least this kid is responsible, you know? He chose to let everyone know, PewDiePie specifically, that he had stuff to do. He didn't argue with mom and dad about going to do them. He simply said, I'll be right back, man. I gotta go get some stuff done. And here he is, building a compass that points us to the nearest liquor store. All right, totally forgot about this guy. I don't know why I didn't recognize it right from the get-go, but yes, he did in fact get the compass built, and he tested it, and it worked. I will say when he got there, though, the liquor store was closed. I'm glad I went and reported on that, because dang it, this is the type of shit YouTube was meant for. From the ground up, it was the craziest people you've ever seen, in an endearing good way, by the way, doing the craziest shit you never would have thought of. Building a compass that points you to the nearest liquor store. Why would you need that when you've got Google Maps or Apple Maps or something maps or whatever else maps? MapQuest? I don't know, but it's kind of frickin' hilarious, okay? Jack Sparrow's compass would point towards what you want most in this world, and this compass takes you to Smirnoff Ice or whatever else it is you're looking for. Pretty badass, if I knew you know myself. Creep Radiohead cover by request. YouTube's Hidden Predator. I'm not gonna even remotely go searching into this one. I don't want to do it. I don't have any interest in doing it, okay? It just seems like every motherfucker is a predator. You can't trust anybody. Oh my God. It is tiring though. It is tiring, is it not? How often this seems to occur, right? I mean, good God, it's a 15-minute video, which is better than some of the alternatives I've seen. Usually videos about so-and-so's hidden predator or whatever are hours long, right? They are feature-length videos, but this guy gets a 15-minute one? I mean, how bad could he have been? You are cutting them up. I hate you. Well, listen, that's valid. I feel the exact same way. I hate me too. It's just, I hate me for very different reasons, okay? I mean, in this case, I'm not cutting up the little cute guys or anything like that, but yeah, just very different reasons, like I said. And stop making fun of my eyebrows. Stop making fun of my eyebrows. Why is that in plural? You know, I think he's maintained the unibrow. I don't think he's ever changed it. You know, maybe for like a charity event, like a big charity event with all the tech channels, it would be fun as hell if he came in and was like, I will shave the center and I will get my eyebrows professionally done if we hit a $250,000 goal towards whatever charity that they're working on for this big marathon, right? Unless he already has done it. But I think it'd be funny as hell. I would do that shit. Do I regret joining the fire alarm community? I know this seems incredibly silly, right? From an outward perspective, it seems really goofy that somebody would collect fire alarms, right? You know what? I'm gonna briefly look this one up too. I'll be right back. All right, so just a quick search. I can't find this video anymore. I'm wondering if it was either hidden by YouTube for one reason or another, or he deleted it because people suck. I really do enjoy seeing this shit. I do. I actually remember very vividly. I was sitting down with my buddy Mike a couple years back, and we were randomly browsing YouTube on the TV, as you do. And we came across a channel that was just a guy vlogging just toilets in public restrooms. Like, he would just be like, whoa, check out this toilet from like 1927. Like these people that do this and catalog this, like the Elevator Man or this guy or anybody else like me, I collect weird stuff. It's incredibly endearing because these people are seeing the beauty in mundanity that you and I will never understand. We see a fire alarm and go, that's a necessary thing. That's a legal thing that has to be installed in buildings, but you never really think about who makes them, where they come from, if they're created with anything more than just legal requirement. Like, is there passion put into these things? It's interesting. Like, it genuinely is. I love the idea of collecting stuff like this. I want fried chicken. I want fried chicken. You know what? Given what you were watching, I'd say that makes perfect sense. By the way, disclaimer, like actual disclaimer, for the love of God, don't watch hypnosis videos. Even if they're a joke, just don't watch them, you know? That could be dangerous. ASMR, using my frog telephone to call my divorced wife. Dude, where the hell do I get this phone? I'm not kidding. I'd set up and pay for a landline to get this phone. I would do it. You still can do it, okay? Hell, I'm sure there is a way that I could actually have it plugged into the phone line or something like that and give it cheap service and just make it my home phone. You know, I want the froggy phone. I'm so glad Gaga became a legend. I remember in high school, my math teacher was like, let's see where she is in 10 years. And here we are, 10 years later with Gaga being a legend and my math teacher being in jail for sleeping with students. Bless, man. I'm trying to think about like just his point of view anyway, or the teacher's point of view. And I can't quite put my finger on it. Oh no, this incredibly currently successful A-lister multimillionaire recording artist. Let's see where she is in 10 years. Literally at worst, I don't know, retired and worth $100 million? Like, what do you mean, dude? Ha, gay. Buddy in the ad. Ha, gay. Guys watching this, me laughing. Well, thank you for sharing that story with us, Angun Bubelmod. There you go. That's your name. If that wasn't how it was supposed to be pronounced, I don't care. That's how it's pronounced now, dude. I make the decisions around here, okay? And you know what? I'm going to take it a step further. You now collect fire alarms. He's is green. Fun facts about Yoda Part 3. Funny facts about Yoda Part 3. Wait, hold on. Part 3? How many goddamn parts exist? How many funny facts could there possibly be about this guy? I mean, Part 3 must have been pretty close to the end if you were getting, you know, his PP color in there, but I don't know. I'm trying to think. Sure, you could do the obvious. Jedi Master, short. But like, past that, what do you got? I'll call him Hamilton. 91-year-old grandma guesses Pokemon names. Honestly, I prefer Hamilton. I think that's a better fitting name overall. What did she call Bulbasaur and Squirtle? Better yet, what does she call Pikachu? I think those are the names that we would rather hear. I mean, we got Hamilton. That's good. I think we can all agree that that is an improvement, and he is now called Hamilton. Cute. Real cute, you guys. Yeah, that's my f***ing house. I still can't believe this type of joke works every time. Ice Age theory. Baby Scrat is Jesus Christ. I know what you're thinking. No way in hell. But I have seen the most insane takes on movies before, and they've come up with a compelling argument, okay? I don't know if you guys ever saw it, but there was a video out there where someone theorized that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is a prequel to Snowpiercer. And I gotta be honest, most of their arguments, I guess it was Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, not Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, my bad, excuse me. Most of their arguments were pretty thin, right? Pretty shitty, but the final argument, it made me believe it. It made me believe it. I even think Bong Joon-ho himself was like, kinda yeah, at some point, okay? He looks like an ice cream. He does, Tracy, thank you. You look like Jimmy Neutron with maxed out stats. Kinda, I mean a little bit. Is that an intercom on his wall? Where the hell does he live? Joe Rogan looks like the henchman in an Arkham game who yells, "It's the bat," in a Brooklyn accent. Nah, the guy's too worthless to be that useful. I want to kill that guy that did this to her. I like to dominate woman, but not like that. That goes too far. He looks like the word lacrosse. He kind of looks like a differently sculpted Matt Watson. Anybody else see that? Is it just me? Am I the crazy one, actually? Best mewing ever. Yo, I'm sorry, that kid's got it down. The rest of you should stop. This kid won, you have to deal with it. Murder on my mind. People hearing this song, that's creepy. Me holding 2 knives in each hand and dancing like a creep who wanna kill everyone. I got 182 upvotes. Even if some of them are ironic, that's at least 182 people that were like, hell yeah, dude, badass. Good Mythical Night, episode 1. Wait. All right, a quick search of Good Mythical Night. The video does still exist. It's quite endearing and cute. I gotta say, Lauren, if you're still out there, I'm still waiting on episode 2, dude. Although I gotta say, if there's one piece of legitimate, I'm not even kidding, criticism for you for that video, if you come back with Good Mythical Night episode 2 for the 10-year anniversary, which I believe, oh no, it's been almost 11 years, I'm sorry. You missed that point, but if you come back, make sure you actually plug the microphone in. I think we were getting webcam audio there, dude. WTF, why girls win? Boys are much better at Nerf. I'm a girl and you're mean. I like Nerf too. I'm sorry then, you guys are right. That a biased comment I made. Montenegro and, Niger, right. Ranking the countries on how close they are to, wait, what's number 1? Peeing on Squidward button. No, we don't need a button. We didn't need a button. Wait, do you guys remember the era? I don't know if people still do it. Do you remember the era of going to like a music video or just a song that was uploaded, like a Vivo thing, whatever, no matter who it was, and the top comment was always the timestamp to 0 and it was the replay button, right? Do you guys remember that? He literally said telephone. I mean, it's a hell of a hairdo. You do you. It's not my hairstyle. I don't care. I'm 9 years old and I watch Pink Panther since 7. I'm watching again to remember my childhood. You've really come a long way, my man. The world record-sized poop I saw at Target. I've seen people describe a murder with less fear in their eyes than this dude. I mean, look, we've all seen horrible things, but this might be the worst. Are we just gonna forget this scene? Rats are unable to gag or throw up, so this dude's soup is so bad that it broke the rules of nature. I am very sad, but hopefully you're not very sad after eating a fried fish taco, eh, buddy? Hey, buddy? The procrastination cure you don't want to hear. Saved to watch later. You're right, I don't want to hear it. I don't care. I don't need to. Depression isn't always obvious. Shaving my piano. Thank you, Bill. Thank you so much, Bill. He got 100K more views. You know, his video is only 9 seconds, though, so that's probably gotta help. But 1 minute and 21 is also incredibly short. You know who I miss? I miss Seth Everman. Anyway, lying with statistics. We interviewed 1,000 people that have played Russian roulette before. 100% of them survived the game. Conclusion, Russian roulette is completely safe to play. I'm 13 and started investing in stocks when I was 11. I am now day trading on average $400 per day. Great video. Hey, sorry to anyone who believed me. I'm not not sure why I said this. This is a lie. Hey, look, sometimes we want a little bit of attention as kids. We want to be part of the club. We want to be the smart adults. At least that's how I was when I was a kid. 0 subscriber special. 1 subs yes. 50K subscribers. This kid better still be doing this whole shtick to this day. Would you survive in real life Skyrim? Well, I'm surviving real-life Pakistan. Skyrim sounds easy. I don't know. I feel like I could survive a very, very meager life in Skyrim. I feel like I could carve it out, unless I just so happen to be around when a dragon arrives or when the Dragonborn shows up and if he's feeling pissy or not. Just stay out of his way, I guess. It's funny because he doesn't even have a nose. So what does he need the tissues for? That's right. That is exactly what makes this show incredibly funny. Tolerance training for eternity in hell. You gotta do more than that, man. Look, sitting in the sun, even on like the hottest day of the year near you, that's not enough. You need to start a campfire and just sit in it, you know? Just sit right in there and see how long you can take it. Toys R Us truck. Thank you, JG or JG. Is that how it's pronounced? Either way, thanks, man. You're right. You are incredibly correct. Bear, this is the worst vending machine ever. I would not be getting in that for any amount of money. She's wearing a bulletproof vest on the computer in case she gets hit by a screenshot, bruh. Oh, dude. No, wait. That's pretty genius. You're a genius. Wakes up after 70 years to find a black guy giving him orders. You know, I know that they didn't really delve into that for obvious reasons, but wait, did they? I've only seen the first Captain America one time in my life. I'm trying to recall if they ever did mention. I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's a funny joke. Good job. Why was I born? To like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Hell yeah! Say my pronouns. Breaking Bad, but it's woke. I am not even remotely thinking about looking this one up. 5 times Yoda used the dark side of the Force. What? Excuse me? What?